some noise.
Yeah!
We at Culture 7. It's your boy Mozzie. It's not about me, but look, battle to my left. Introduce yourself.
TARIQ, South Carolina, Jet Lag TV, The Talented Ones, Syndicate, Big Billion. Get it, man.
Make some noise, y'all.
Yeah!
Battler to my right.
It's your boy FEBOU. Syndicate, Big Billions. What else I got? I got Bash Money. Last one.
He bashed mine.
Yo, make some noise from Act the Captain.
Yeah! Yes, sir. Tariq won the coin toss. What's on your boy FEBOU?
I said, Tariq is about at his limit. I happen to know a guy who's at his limit. Tariq, we have a problem. Because according to you, you are a religious, gun-shooting, peaceful, violent man. Your rounds have massive options.
Right.
You bragged about having 3 rounds with no gun bars for a woman. And today, we have that in common. Now guess what? You about to get sent up, because you got a punch with the face.
It's a headbutt.
Oh, I know this is one trend in them verses you got. You always become the Caucasian eyewitness. What purpose you got? His alter ego is another white dude. He think he's Slim Shady. It just hurts when you jot. And I can't stand when you write in the voice of a person you not. Just great. Just great. Latest moves. But wait, this is you. Don't you remember? You was there too. Bro sound like Mater from Cars. Yeah, the face whipping you. This is true. For you, this is a big battle that I made happen in NY. It wasn't a big hassle. I'm Carlito Cool, because I'm the reason Reek can spit in a big apple. Leave you in gravel. What? Leave you in gravel. Your grave site, they're going to be trying to visit it. So I hope your rhymes have pivoted. If you expect it to be a fine night, because your time is limited. But when you die, it's gonna be a hard day. Reek will be missed. Fart spray. Smart play.
Reek will be missed.
Fart spray. Smart play. Do you know what it's like to rob a person and ask God to forgive you? I don't. The rent due. I don't. The rent due. He will be much further if this clown just listen to me. Meaning he's down and he's living for free. His rent due and he needs a solution. Sounds like a victim to me. You got rhythm, Tariq. You had a pocket. I'm thinking this is something. Rewind. He dined. The flip's disgusting. Yeehaw. Just tricks and bunches. Since you want to play horse, kick the bucket. I had enough of you. I'm different. I had enough of you. Be your best is what you want to do. Because for most of your battles, the fans be split like cell division. We're expecting more, so separate yourself with a W where it's going to trouble you. With a W where it's going to trouble you. Simple.
Bottom of the first, it's on Tariq. Let's go, Reek.
Nigga, fuck FEBOU. I apologize. That was out of line.
Yeah.
This is my bro.
Right.
It seems like we got off on the wrong foot. And by the end of this, it's gonna be 5 more. Die slow. Die slow. Calm and subtle. If you riding with FEBOU, you better call a huddle. An exchange with brothers can cause a scuffle. Y'all in trouble. Meaning anybody on Tinder night is gonna get flamed up. And that's off the muscle. This a task for me. Cause you gonna act like you my brother, although death is what you have for me. I had to see. That's a cover-up face, and since you won't smoke, you better wear a mask for Reek. This a masterpiece at the event where I up the scope. Headshot. His brain gets spilt when I up and blow. It's High School Musical or a stick to the stuff you know. It's the hard. Headshot. His brain gets split when I up and blow. It's High School Musical or a stick to the stuff you know. That's the hard part. We in a different galaxy. I take sun out of this universe and then it's all dark. Beforehand, he was seeing all stars until the car parked. I can have a shooter on the roof with the solar panels or wave it out of Saturn, the same color as Paul Mars. I'm TARIQ, Magic Muhammad, Moment Messiah. Would y'all believe he played ball in college, averaged around 2 points? They never called the league. That's only one shot. Do you know what else is only one shot? All I need. Oh, y'all was liking that? Do you know what else is only one shot? Do y'all know what else is only one shot? All I need. Oh, y'all was liking that? Y'all was hyping that? Invisible ink. I just can't see myself writing that. I lift my own heater. No remorse. I don't see myself wrong neither. Using life as my own teacher. No remorse. I don't see myself wrong neither. Using life as my own teacher. I can calm the spirit. Then I send them to them surgeons who get all specific. Boy, y'all is tripping. The bill to make sure FEBOU survive is higher than the cost of living. But I'm still alive. I'm still alive. We ain't got time. His sweet mama is not fine. What? How? Apparently, a Glock 9. I must admit how much it pains me to take this route. Now I'm at the gravesite watching them lower feet. I had to make sure that this counts. So let's reminisce on the life that you lived and what you did with it. I can show you the levels and the differences. He's a rapper with a bunch of aura, but when he battle names, they diminish it. Thought you was the man till TARIQ and Geechee made you feel like a kid again. I battled A-Ward, had Battle of the Night and ended up winning it. So this is it. I can show you how to deal with a name like Pickle Rick. In Syndicate, I can show you how to deal with a name like Pickle Rick. In Syndicate, we keep it real. In fact, your bar for greatness is so much lower than mine, and that's okay. You gotta deal with that. Jabril has matched Anne Frank. To survive, I had to go above someone else's ceiling, and now I gotta learn to live with that. Time.
Top of the second is on FEBOU.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive. You said most people wake up and start their day off with coffee. But I fueled my entire journey with adversity. Get it? T. Adversity. Let's keep statistics. You guys ever drink boba adversity? Nah, let's be specific. You guys ever had someone ask you to spill the adversity? You see, it's wicked. Okay, last one. You guys ever had adversity and biscuits? Right. Delete was written. Delete was written. Because you also said, Abba wants to be liked by everybody. You know what else can be liked by everybody? What? A rest in peace post. And y'all thinking that he's dope? Man, I can copy dude. He gonna be like, phenomenal. This battle will teach you that choosing between life and death is optional. So let's hope that you're still alive at the hospital. It's comical. I mean, he just did that. I mean, his line's depressing. Because you're the type to say he crashed out and his time of death was 9/11. Sigh. What? Why? I'm the type to never say he crashed out and his time of death was 9/11. And y'all was liking that? Y'all was hyping that? Invisible ink. I just couldn't see myself right in that. Start fighting back or you gonna suffer the worst fate. You think you're the best in the kit now. That is your worst take. Let's say for whatever dumb reason you are better than me. They're still not Kim and Los, all off the work rate. So don't get too ahead of yourself. You in third place. And let this nerd say, you in third place. And let this nerd say he better than Dexter. That's something I believe hardly, and it gets me mad. Y'all see how he start me? So I'm protesting, cause he going overboard, Dex, like the Boston Adversity Party. How can he harm me? What? The face of this, like the Boston Adversity Party. How can he harm me? Cause damn, you're 32 and you've done nothing. At this point, it's too late in the game. That's a clutch bucket. Now here's a lesson shared. You take a battle, then wait 2 to 3 months for the next one. Okay, we're getting there. Only reason you got a leg up on the competition is because you got a break. Kevin Ware. I could have left it there. Millions of views on a clip. You only care about the clout, it's gay. You take these long breaks between battles, that's why I doubt his ways. He's not a competitor, that's how his route is paved. This sport is about heated rivalries, so don't be scared, come out and play. I'm proud to say that this sport is about heated rivalries, so don't be scared, come out and play. I'm proud to say the kid is mean. Los is Curry, not Kim is Clay, that list is clean. And I'm Draymond, not because I said picks and screens, it's because I'm in a different punching pool. And this fight gonna split the team. You lived the dream. You lived the dream, but complain after every battle. When will your mind change? Arguing with people who don't get booked. I promise it's fine, gang. It's still game time after the dust settles. LeBron James. In that time frame, you battle Alpha, Homeschool, and Capo back to back, but according to you, you get nothing from Lex. Or claim to be spiritual, but be killing people just as much as the rest. Right. Which one is it? Because I'm trusting you less. Yeah, recapping every battle like Dutchess and Tex. Son is upset. Son is upset. You're always the victim, but act like the sky's falling. Act when people get you losing, but no one is quite flawless. You gotta have perseverance or less ego, whatever you might call it. Just keep your drive through the ups and downs like hydraulics. But you're gonna tell us the league forgets about you like you didn't join in time. I can't tell what's holding you back. Yourself, Lex, the league don't got a choice in mind. It's a police lineup. I don't know who's to blame at this point in time. This boy is blind. TARIQ, you have a gift of creating moments. The building breaks in fact, but people hate a crybaby. That lane is whack, pitiful, goofy. You the same as that. Yeah, Reek lame like an Indian giver. I said you're gifted, but I take it back. Let's state some facts. Let's state some facts. Right now, you got hype, I got stripes. Because you beg for opponents but call yourself the Messiah, you not Christ. How I got nice, I started my run and haven't looked back since. Because they said I'll be solidified as Lot's wife. Lost the homeschool in a judge battle. Because I started my run and haven't looked back since. It's Lot's wife. Lost the homeschool in a judge battle. We need bro to discuss it. Because he went on this crazy rant on Twitter. I'm thinking bro is just bugging. I literally cut my hair after a judge lost without holding some grudges. While you told homeschool, at least the ambulance got you 2-1. Yeah, but so did the judges. The face of this league. The face of this league is here to switch the monotony, so I had to take y'all to a different galaxy, I guess.
Bottom of the second is on Rick. Like,
Don't let me talk like that. Get to it.
That's all battle. Hey!
I lost my contacts. You said I take a bunch of time between battles?
That's what he said.
Them lying ass angles need to go. Nigga, I just had battle of the night on the URL 2 weeks ago. Nigga. So this the part where we switch directions. Focus in on a specific message. Jabril, who are you as a man? At this point in my life, That's my biggest question. Nobody booked this battle for me. I needed a mirror match to have my sins reflected. It ain't no way to escape myself. So I chose to face myself for introspection. Come on. So I chose to face myself. So I chose to face myself. I chose, this the part where we switch directions. My fault, y'all. Yeah. Focus in on a specific message. Jabril, who are you as a man? At this point in my life, that's my biggest question. Nobody booked this battle for me. I wanted a mirror match to have my sins reflected. It's no way to escape myself. So I chose to face myself for introspection. My calling couldn't get any more louder. My character, beside my talent, is why they give me more flowers. My character, beside my talent, is why they give me more flowers. I battled on the same day of my car accident. I couldn't be any more prouder. TARIQ could be the greatest battler on iBattle history. I battled death and capo within 24 hours. The top is so lonely. If you thought anything, including myself, could stop me, you don't know me. Come on, you don't know me. There's a fee for being this driven, and finally, it just took a toll on me. The streets dirty. The streets dirty. I'm just thankful to be alive. The black man ain't supposed to make it past 25. I guess God said TARIQ worthy. In this same room, I battled a nigga that was 26, and I didn't let him win around. I had to make sure he see 30. I had to make sure TARIQ worthy. And I didn't let, in this same room, I battled a nigga that was 26, and I didn't let him win around. I had to make sure he see 30. The truth, that's what we all deserve. I done been in them hospitals where the doctors did their best job and had us all concerned. They the type to say, we tried to keep your family alive, and I'm sorry, guys, I know this caused you hurt. I'm the type to say, absolutely nothing. I'm at a loss for words. At the end of the day, for pain, I ain't got the time no more. I can't even cry no more. At the end of the day, feel like my life been on a downward slope, and I don't try to figure out why no more. I'm from the city of sin and sadness, where the rules is no women, no children, because them stray bullets can cause a big infraction. The loss of a parent in the first grade, that ain't something that a kid imagine. I mean, everybody and their mama was at that funeral, including his, but because she was in the casket. But when you black, everybody and their mama was at that funeral, including his, but she was in the casket. But when you black, that was crazy. You limitless. And those of y'all that be visiting on our premises is not remembering what the mission is. But then again, maybe I should tell your story about your pain from your father, since it's somewhat equivalent. For those of y'all listening, this is interesting. We talking life sentences. So his father might not be able to get a bond, but at least his son got one through syndicate. Oh my God. At least his son got one through syndicate. I'm sure he was a respected man out here doing the best he can in that courtroom facing 25 years, just wishing for a second chance, looking at his lawyer like this can't be life. And then the judge told him, oh yes it can. Oh my God. No. Looking at his lawyer like, yes it can. Looking at his lawyer like this can't be life. I'm looking at his lawyer like this can't be life. And then the judge told him, oh, yes, it can. So at some point, you gotta stop fronting, because I'm not stunting, not one of them bullshit angles that you got coming. Because me and you both know a lot of information that is not public. Like when I beat that boy in the captain's cup and he still got the win from them botched judges, you don't think I learned a lot from it? Especially since he was the one who went to the URL and got justice. God I know my time coming. I keep it real, in fact, it's syndicate. Your bar for greatness is much lower than mine, and that's okay. You got to deal with that. Jabril has matched and Frank. To survive, I had to go above someone else's ceiling, and now you got to learn to live with that. Time.
Yo, if I fall, do not laugh.
The judge said, yes, it can. That was the realest shit.
Let me know when y'all, we about to rap. I'm good? Yeah. I said, yeah, but it's a lot of movement. I got it, you know what I mean? Lock in. All right, peep, I said, I love you, TARIQ. I said, I love you, TARIQ. Mac the Captain taught us to rap where we live, things we actually did. If we have an issue, just say it. That's what it is. You even told me a bunch of times, FEBOU, you getting treated unfairly. Speak up. Be passionate, kid. Snatch your respect, and don't let them ever act like you mid. Dring, dring. It was a chilly winter night in South Carolina where one of the best is from. He's working on an R&B instrumental that's blessed with drums. I walk in, he's startled. Someone he wasn't expecting, huh? He takes a good look at me and asks, are you the ghost of battle rap yet to come? I look at him with an ominous stare. I think I might have gotten him scared because he repeats, yo, are you the ghost of battle rap yet to come? Yes, bruh. I was trying to be all mysterious, damn. Blow my cover with the freak. I was trying not to talk that much like the movie did it, bro. But it's a battle rap round, so it's going to be just a little different, though. I will show you your future and what will happen if you take different roads, so you could be in the know. And in present time, you're still in control. Everything you do now will lead to the future. So I'm curious to see where your thinking goes. Then he says, oh my, is this the part where we get to float and look over the city? No, I cannot fly. Which makes me mad like the Incredible Hulk. So let's hit the road. Nearby, there's a local bar that still isn't closed. We didn't know. We walk in, we see this drunk dude just sit alone watching battles and yelling at the TV. He's missing quotes. He tells the bartender, you know I beat that guy, right? Bartender asks, who, Appa? From the URL? He laughs like it's a joke, even cooks some, it's a roast. I really did, I swear. TARIQ yelling. But the judges robbed me. Electric chair. It killed me. I didn't get the votes. I even beat homeschool too. I even beat homeschool too, if you didn't know. Bartender helping someone else at this point is missing most of what TARIQ yelling at him. There isn't hope. TARIQ continues. I'm one of the best iBattlers in history, and it isn't close. One of my videos did 2 million views, something I did alone. In that league, I'm an overachiever. I did the most. Horses, cows, sheep, I coexist with goats. But guess how many of my other highlights they didn't post? When I traveled all the way from South Carolina with the hopes of earning my way, I was getting close. Traveled all year, in the summer, in the fall, even slid in the winter. Let's hit the slopes. I was just not their cup of tea, like really, bro. But the league don't miss a post when it comes to Appa, homeschool, or if it's Los. But anytime an event and mass occurred, I was killing folks, sending them to the white clouds like when you hit a ghost, it was different smoke. I was just not their cup of tea, like really, bro. Olympic swimming. I guess it's different strokes for different folks. Don't let that punch go over your head like hit them folks.
I think it's crazy.
Yo.
You can dance.
Like hit them folks.
Right.
Then the bartender asks, wait, you about to homeschool? Homeschool? Kids to go. So I tell TARIQ, just listen close, you ain't let it go. You just sit and mope instead of battling and killing shows, you're paranoid. And it shows. You just sit and boast about the past and the future you is living gross. For our next scene, we fast forward to noontime in South Carolina. We stop at a barbershop and await where there's a lot of debate. I want to see TARIQ versus Swamp and T-Top, a lot of the greats. And I got him 2-1 in those because he got what it takes. Doubting him is a common mistake. He battled after a car crash. He battled the same day as his man's funeral. He's really that guy. The ops isn't safe. Bro, do you know how many times the judges robbed him? It's obvious they hate. Them white judges at iBattle don't even kind of relate. TARIQ, speechless, staring at the scene, he ain't talking. Because it's genuine joy that they causing. So I bring him to the third round of our battle and tell him, I love you, TARIQ. I said, I love you, TARIQ. That ain't something I say also. We're way awesome. And for some reason, when it comes to us, people hate often, but we're warriors. We don't quit, just straight offense. We ain't tossing and turning when they blogging or they stalling and giving us props. And stay chalking it up to lame excuses like we got to share the love as they call it. Well, you got 2 options, bro. But before you go away crossing, just remember, last time Mac the Captain hit a fork on the road, he ate off it. Simple.
That was crazy. Bring it home, Tyler.
This round is very intricate. I had a hard time even pinning it. So I really wish that you understand who I really am by the end of it. FEBOU, I'm not a bad guy. But between us, I sense some type of bad vibe. And I come to see my role in the situation. I want to change it, and that's up to me. I come in peace. That's why I'm so committed to doing right by the artists who uphold the vision on my league. I made a bold decision to truly show you love. I hope you know the difference. This is the road to healing. And though they don't admit it, your influence is so specific. Your style is so prolific. But it's always through a top tier's eyes, the only time the culture hear it. Before your career could take flight, it was hijacked in plain sight. They stole your spirit. Then they say a FEBOU line, it was hijacked in plain sight. They stole your spirit. Then they say a FEBOU line on stage, all of a sudden, the GOATs is cheering. Unemployment office broke the building. How do unemployment office broke the building?
What?
GOATs was cheering. Unemployment office broke the building. So how can you feel relaxed when it's people taking pieces of your style and shaking buildings? I don't understand how the culture not hearing that. It's clear, in fact, they didn't even need all of FEBOU to get material. Apparently, this the clearance rack. And I can see myself, even the Spaces rappers is using your style online and never coming to come out in person and take the needed steps. They the main ones that need the help. They're the internet version of your physical form, like a PDF. Your ceiling is so high. Your ceiling is high. Your range stretches from top tiers to amateurs. I should reveal it with pride since it's concealed in disguise. I remember a time when you didn't deny when a move was made that wasn't real in your mind. I remember the time where a battle was supposed to go to TARIQ, but we swung it to another artist and Jabril never cried, so you gave him your award battle so he could see a legend. That's the realest of vibes. And on that same day, FEBOU, you still found a way to bring tears to his eyes. I told y'all this round is very intricate. I had a hard time even pinning it. By the end of this, I just really wish that y'all own who I really am by the end of it. I'm the type of guy that really likes wrestling. I lose my sight at times. That's why I hyped the tribe to not like this guy, to make excitement rise for a storyline that never fell through. So I revitalized a real hate for the FEBOU brand, which made me idolized by the type of guys who cannot itemize not one piece of vagina they ever got inside. Once that was quantified, I took a step back and I realized I played a major role in why so many people hate you, FEBOU. And as your league owner, I apologize. This round is very intricate. It had a hard time even pinning it. I just really wish that y'all understand who I really am by the end of this. Love you, bro. Yeah!